Can you aim while legally blind? If your answer was no, then you might actually be completely incorrect. There actually is a way to aim while completely legally blind. Not completely blind, but legally blind. The first method I'm going to explain to you is called the visualization method. So typically in a video game, there are targets that are human shaped, and above those targets in some games there is a health bar / color / red outline. How the visualization method works is you essentially kind of guess where the body is located based on the outlines and health bar. This does come with a downside though. If you want to hit accurate headshots, it is almost impossible unless you get extremely lucky and you have a close range moment where the player model is more visible, because the further the player model is away, the more guesswork is required to basically tell where the main body of the character is. So you're less likely to hit headshots essentially using this method. There actually is another method I came up with to aim while having this disability, and this is what I like to call reacting to colors or color reactivity. Now, what do I mean by color reactivity? Essentially, you're reacting to when colors are on your screen, such as enemy outlines or name tags or diamonds above their head in the case of Battlefield 2042. But you also don't need to just identify targets based on health bars. There's actually a way to identify targets as they appear on screen while using the same method, but to TLDR, to save you a really boring and long explanation, when targets enter your screen, the background colors of the environment change, and often or not, you will, from my perspective, react on instinct to those color swaps. Now, there is one downside to this, and it is what I like to call target switching schizophrenia, where I will completely aim at a target that is not there because I saw a perceived change in the color backdrop of the background. So it kind of looks like an enemy came onto my screen. Maybe the shadows changed, but maybe they didn't. And I'll essentially switch to a target that isn't actually there. I have examples of this on my hard drive where I've target switched to teammates thinking they're enemies because I saw the background color change and I saw like a vaguely human shaped target and I was like, oh, that's somebody I can kill. And then it turns out it's not somebody I can kill. So that about wraps up the explanation / methods to aiming with this disability. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Click on my other videos. I have a wide range of dog shit content that you can watch. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.